Hi guys, welcome. Okay, I'm here for the only live stream of the day. We'll see how we do. Um, Let me pull it up on here. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Fia, love. Okay, you're about to go through a huge transformation around your love life. Love cup is full, and if you're not with anyone, you have a new love interest coming in. Could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you are with somebody, current relationships should be growing and transforming. The sun is in reverse. It might take a minute, but it's still happening. So it's like good stuff coming in. Good transformation. What the heck is this? There we go. Growth and transformation, personal evolution around your love life. It should be for the better. Talia, what are Jay's intentions towards me? Okay, I don't know who, like what your relationship is with this person, but there's disappointment around you or them around the situation. Eight of Pentacles, they're working hard. If this is like, the Two of Cups is in reverse, so even if it's not, if it's a romantic situation, I would say that it doesn't get off the ground. One of you would not be feeling the other person. If it's not a romantic situation, same thing. Even though it's not romance, it could be like two people that just don't really click. You may think you click and get to know each other a little better and feel like, you know what, this just isn't that great. Or we're not really on the same page. It looks like this person, I mean, there's a little bit of adventure coming in. There's a little bit of spontaneity, but over the long haul, it doesn't look like, I don't think their intentions are bad. I just think that the two of you may not feel like you click if you really spend a lot of time together. Judgment's in reverse. It could be poor timing. We got Mercury screwing around, so that could, I mean, bad timing could be. There's a like mild anxiety around the situation. I don't know. Eight of Pentacles, this person may be working hard to establish a relationship of some type. I'm just not 100% sure that you might not be feeling it. Anyway, let's see what happens when Mercury goes direct. Because right now, Mercury is really screwing everything up. Everything. Stephanie, is H drunk? He's calling me. Oh my God. So annoying. The Mercury. This is Mercury that brought this clown back. Oh my God. Is he drunk? Oh, so annoying. Yeah, he's drunk. Yeah. You know, I feel like it shouldn't be allowed, calls like that. It's fucking annoying. I've had it happen to me too, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Oh my God. And then if you block him, it's like, oh, I know. I would just shut the phone off and, or turn the volume down. I can't. Talia, general message for tomorrow. Oh, just general message. Okay, let's see. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Seven of Cups, you might have some choices coming in. Starting a new journey of some type with the Fool. You have a soulmate connection coming in if you're not with anyone right now. You've got a Capricorn. You also have water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Looks like you may be walking away from something or someone that's not working for you anymore. And it looks like out of the blue, when you least expect it, you may be hearing from somebody you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Elizabeth, what's coming in love for me between now and Halloween? You may have mild anxiety when it comes to love. It's not the biggest deal. That could also be another Mercury thing. Between now and Halloween, you've got a couple of people coming in. You've got a Sagittarius around, you have an Aries around, and you could have a Virgo coming in. You may have plenty of opportunity. You got the Wheel of Fortune. You got some good luck when it comes to love. And the Knight of Cups, one of these people that comes in should be some kind of a love interest. You should, at least one of them you should feel interested in. I mean, Halloween's next week. That's a lot to happen in just a few days, in 6 days. T-Vet love. You might have a new love interest that comes in too. Could be with a Libra. This person may be putting in a whole lot of effort in meeting you halfway. Cause for celebration comes in around this person. You also have a Virgo coming in and an Aquarius. Here you go. You're going to have choices. Starting a new journey is possible. Out of the blue when you least expect it. Something just may fall into place for you. Diane. Do you see me fixing up the house to sell? I feel it. Okay. Do you see me fixing up the house to sell? Okay, well, you got a 33% chance that you're fixing it up with one ace. I think that you got the Magician here, so it goes up even higher than 33 because the Magician's here, which means you can manifest getting it fixed and selling it. I think the idea of keeping the house would be burdening you. I don't think that you would keep it. I don't know, like there's a number of things that come up around that house that I just don't think you would want to live in it. Anyway, I do think you sell it. Yeah. You may have to do a little bit of work. I don't think you do anything too crazy. And it feels like it sells pretty fast. Elizabeth, what's going to happen with me and Charlie? Okay, let's see. You got success around this relationship moving forward. There's some nice things. There's equal, like him putting in equal work. 6 of Pentacles would be 2 people equally working on a relationship or whatever. 6 of Wands, there's possibility that you guys have a successful relationship. It also looks like, I mean, there's opportunity for growth here. I mean, I'm not seeing the soulmate card or the 2 of Cups right now, but there's opportunity. I would give this relationship a chance. It feels like it's a fresh, new energy and that nothing needs to be fixed, nothing is broken. 6 of Wands is very positive, that you could have great success around the situation. There's just not a ton of love showing up right now, which is not a bad thing. You know, sometimes those relationships that come up that are like a super passionate in the first 5 minutes, it fizzles out. You know, it's like, oh my God, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, and then it fizzles out. This shows a little bit more stability first. Anyhow, Ronnie, November General. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is spot on. It also looks like you've got the Justice card, which is you've got some good karma coming back to you, which is not a bad thing. Starting a new journey of some type with the Fool and some good luck coming in. You have very mild anxiety, It's not a big deal. And the Magician. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest just about anything you want. It's possible that a new love interest shows up with the Knight of Cups. Page of Cups. Could be working on a creative project of some type. Pisces could enter. Ashley, is marriage in my future? 33% chance, which means there is marriage coming at some point, but it wouldn't be anytime soon. It may be down the line a little bit. Shweta, general for today. You're no longer holding yourself back. You have the Magician. So focus on what you want more of, because with the Magician, you can cultivate that. The Sun is in reverse, which means you have happiness coming. You may not be there yet. But at some point today, you should feel great relief. Like, finally, I can exhale. It shouldn't be a bad day today. The energy seems pretty light around you today. Tabitha, what do the cards say about tomorrow's court outcome? You got cause for celebration around tomorrow's outcome. Yeah, they could present you with an offer that you're not going to be able to refuse. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Empress, 3 of Cups, and the 4 of Cups in reverse are all positive. So I would say that they offer you something that would be pretty decent. And you should be happy with it. Ashley, what's going to happen between me and AH? Going to happen between me and AH. Okay, there's a couple of things. This situation may go through a period where it's very weak. There's weakness around. But at some point, all right, you may be feeling like I'm waiting for my ship to come in, nothing is happening. But at some point, you should get more respect, or at least both of you should be somewhat on the same page, and there's room for growth and transformation. There is also disappointment around the situation. Something may not work out the way you wanted to. If this is a love relationship, it may come to an end with the lovers in reverse. And there could be some sharp energy around the situation. The Hermit is in reverse too. The Hermit in reverse is somebody who doesn't talk about whatever the situation is because they know the truth and they don't want to hear it. So like, for example, let's just say, I don't know who this person is in relation to, but let's just say this person is your love partner. It's a long-term love situation. And they decided to end it for whatever reason. That person, Hermit in reverse, would be like, I'm not going to talk about this with anybody because they're going to tell me what I already know. Like, what are you leaving this relationship for? This is the best thing that ever happened to you. Why are you doing this? So they just keep their mouth shut. Hermit in reverse is like, I'm isolating myself because I don't want to hear it. It's like, I know I'm doing something wrong, so I'm not going to tell you that I'm doing it. I don't have a lot of high hopes that this relationship is going to turn around as much as you want it to, or work out the way you want it to long term. It could, with the 6 of Pentacles, work for a little while, but long term it might not. Diane, are we ever going to get hazard pay? Are we ever going to get hazard pay? You should. Yeah. They seem like they're prepared to pay it too. So, yeah, it may be in the works. TD, general for the week. You may be very focused. A Page of Pentacles. The Pentacles is usually some kind of a business. You could be focused on a new business, a side business, school, whatever it is that you do all day. Or it could be taking a lot of energy and focus and putting it into a specific area of your life, and that keeps you busy this week. But it also looks like you're taking time for rest and relaxation. Perseverance around that Pentacles project, definitely. And by the end of the week, you should have cause for celebration that may come in around the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, and you're not holding yourself back. Plus, you have the power of manifestation, so focus on what you want more of, because you can pretty much make that happen. Christy, general reading for the next week. General reading for the next week. Perseverance helps you to accomplish quite a lot this week, work-wise, and you're feeling prepared. Four of Wands, the happy home, upgrading your home, redecorating your home, entertaining at home, whatever it is, it's positive around the home. No longer holding yourself back. When it comes to love, you could be reconnecting with a current love partner. Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, romance comes back. If you're not with anyone right now, a new partner could show up. That could be a Taurus. The Magician, you have the ability to manifest just about anything you want, so focus on what you want more of. Divine timing is helping you out this week. You also have a wish and strength coming back to you. If you have a lot to accomplish, this is the week to do it, because you've got good forces on your side helping you accomplish a lot. You've got good karma coming back too. April, general with Peter, the Gemini's intentions and next actions. Okay. Okay, there is cause for celebration coming in around this relationship and the possibility for things to move forward pretty quickly. Listen to your intuition. He's not waiting for a ship to come in. You're going to hear from him again. He's going to probably want to get together sooner than you think. He may be relatively busy the beginning part of this week, so it might not happen until second part of the week or into the weekend. He may have something a little bit adventurous lined up, or an idea to do something a little bit adventurous, and passion comes in. Well, passion can be, it doesn't have to be physical passion. It could be like he passionately wants you to go with him on whatever this adventure may be. And it might be something that's adventurous to you, but not to him. It could be something he does all the time. But he's got ideas. Yeah, this guy's, I think he's going to want to see you pretty soon. Shay. Will the Libra come over on Friday? Okay, let's see. At this point, I'm only getting a 33% chance that he will. But that could change between now and then. Six of Cups is in reverse. I'm not, right now I'm leaning towards no, he isn't, but it could change before then. Six of Cups is in reverse, which it wouldn't be positive. Six of Cups upright, I would say, would be more of a positive. Juice box, it's almost done. maybe tonight or tomorrow morning it'll be done. April, general for the week. This week looks nice. It looks like you've got some good luck coming in, moving forward. You've got the Empress, which is love, money, abundance, fertility. The world is at your feet. Be careful if you don't want children when that card shows up. Maybe feeling a little bit undecided about something, but that's okay. Passion returns. You could hear from that Virgo this week, too. Virgo shows up this week. I think it's a pretty decent week. Cinnamon, is Maurice going to say anything to me tonight? Is Maurice going to say anything to me tonight? I'm only getting a 33% chance. Yes, I don't think so. I'm not convinced. Let me put it to you that way. Auntie Charlie, what did Jay want out of this situation right now from me? Okay. What does Jay want out of this situation right now? Okay, he's got anxiety over a disappointment that he's recently gone through, or that it may not even be recent. This just could be anxiety over some hurt that he's still carrying around. He wants happiness. The sun is happiness. He may hold himself back because out of fear, which is usually why people hold themselves back, but he wants happiness with the sun. Yeah. I feel for him because I think that he's got, most people are walking around with wounds that have not healed. But it seems like it holds him back, and he sometimes comes up a little bit unprepared, or he may act in foolish ways. He may act in odd ways because out of fear. But I think ultimately he does want to be happy, and he does want to be connected. It's so sad, right? It's just, to me, so sad that this world sucks. April, would Peter want a relationship? I think so. I do think so. Yeah. 70% chance, yes, but this is still early in the situation. Let's see how it transforms. Cinnamon, when will my family move back home? Okay, you could have family moving back home anytime between this winter right through next May. So I don't know if it's multiple family members, or if they're coming, like they may come in, different parts, like different pieces. But it looks like anytime between the beginning of this winter right through May is a chance for them to move back home. KJ, general read. KJ, general read. You've got a couple of nice things happening right off the bat. starting a new journey of some type. Some spontaneity comes in, the Magician, being able to manifest whatever it is that you want pretty quickly. So focus on what you want more of and watch out for negative thoughts. Keep the negative thoughts at bay. You have success coming in with the Six of Wands, with which whatever you've been working on or putting effort into, success comes. You're stepping into your own strength. Out of the blue, you should be hearing from someone who you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time, and you'd be happy to hear from this person. If you're not in a relationship with anyone right now, you have a water sign coming in that has long-term potential, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You also have, yeah, it's a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And it looks like there's cause for celebration that comes in around your love life, regardless of whether or not you're with somebody right now or not. Somebody, like, if you're with somebody and let's say they're not a water sign, there's something else, it doesn't mean that you have to leave that relationship. It would mean that the current relationship could take on a more romantic tone, and there's celebration around it, whether it's a new relationship or an established one. So you got nice stuff happening. TD, how does he feel after us being together today? Okay, let's see. How does he feel after today? He feels good. The Two of Wands is feeling prepared. The Ace of Wands is feeling passionate. Chariot's in reverse, so that could be a slowdown at some point, but he feels connected to. He feels like things are growing and transforming. Feels good. Uriali. Oh, I don't see the question. Me and KR had a conversation. What is the outlook on this situation? All right, what is the outlook on this situation? There's a lot of indecision around this, and there's still coming up a little bit of sharp energy, and the Seven of Swords is here, which means that you could wind up feeling betrayed by this person again. I don't know what it is that you guys spoke about, but I would just be careful not to let your guard down too soon, because there's too much swords here. The King of Swords is here, the Ace of Swords, the Five of Swords, which is arguments. Just, you know, don't let your guard down. Give him let him prove himself. If you guys are going to move forward, then let him prove it. But I'm not convinced of his intentions at this point. I'm not with all these swords. So just, I would be careful, you know, before you dive headfirst into something. Or you get it in your head and he's not showing, you know, or he's not meeting you halfway. Auntie Charlie, should I just back off? I would always suggest anyone to back off if they're not getting, if they're putting too much energy into the situation and not seeing enough. Then I would say, yeah, pull your energy way back. Like, for example, if you reach out to this person, I don't care who texts first or who calls first. That's, to me, is whatever. Like, if I'm going to call my best friend, I don't think about whether it was her or me who contacted last time. Like, you know, I don't care about that. But if you're the one that always reaches out and you have to wait hours for this person to answer you back, or if you ask them on Monday to hang out on Wednesday and they don't give you an answer and you're waiting, like, when you're not getting met halfway, that's when I would say pull your energy way back. Let them take notice if you disappeared, that you disappeared, and then they should come forward with more energy, because people notice when you disappear, but you really got to disappear. You know what I mean? Like, because people will say to me, well, I pulled my energy back. What does he think? And I'm like, well, he didn't hear from you today, but you're talking about him, and I'm probably not the only person that you've discussed him with today. And it's only been 12 hours. You know, like, pull your energy way back, get busy doing something else. He should take notice, because he doesn't want to, like, it almost feels like sometimes people do, like, want to punish themselves. Like, they want to prove to themselves that nothing ever works for me, or see, I'm such a loser. Like, it's crazy the way people's minds work sometimes. it's like, and then if somebody says to them, right, like, let's just say, for example, this guy, hey, you got this great girl here and she's really into you and you guys could have a nice relationship. It's like that person sometimes fucks things up just to prove everybody wrong. Oh, see, it didn't work for me. You see, it's, look, this always happens to me. And I don't know why people do that, but I've seen it so many times. Like, I'm like, you screwed this whole thing up on purpose. What, to prove to yourself that nothing ever works out for you? And you know, it's like sometimes we've got to look at our own behavior, and I think that that may be an issue for him at this point. But not just him, it's like a lot of people go through that. So I would say, yeah, pull your energy way back if you feel like you need to, and then let's see what happens. And it holds true for everyone. The worst thing I think anybody can do if they're not getting the response from somebody that they want is to put more energy into it, because it just pushes that person further away. It's like perfect example with Stephanie. She asked that question before about the guy calling her on Instagram. Like, she's getting fucking annoyed because it's like, I'm not giving you any I'm not showing you any interest. Why do you keep calling me? And that's what sometimes we don't realize that we're doing that. I'm not saying that you're doing that, but I'm saying, like, I've seen people do that. Oh, well, I text him every day. Yeah, but he doesn't respond to you. So pull your energy way back and let him miss you. But he's got to fucking miss you. It's not that I saw him yesterday afternoon and I haven't spoken to him in 12 hours. Does he miss me? No, he doesn't miss you. Like, you really got to make yourself be missed. Cut off all that energy. Go hang out with somebody else. Go talk on the phone with somebody else. Go have a conversation with a random person in the park and get into a conversation and forget about this guy, and then we'll see how fast he shows up. Cinnamon, general for the week. General for the week. You have cause for celebration coming in around a success. Whatever it is you've been putting energy into should be successful. You got love, money, abundance, fertility showing up this week. Be careful if you don't want kids. And a new beginning. Ace of Pentacles could be a new job beginning, but it also could pretty much be a new beginning on any level. This week should be a pretty decent week. There's a lot going on for you that's positive. April, I'm a bit discouraged with the Virgo because of the distance. And he called yesterday and I didn't answer. What's the next thing? I'd rather see him soon. I'd rather see him soon to decide. Yeah, I don't blame you with the distance thing. I had a friend who used to, she always had these like long distance relationships. And it, you know what, it was interesting. Because on one hand, it's like I felt like it was almost like a safety thing for her. Like, she didn't really have to be in the relationship, but she had a boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so she felt like secure that she had someone, but she really wasn't in a relationship because every day she wasn't really with anyone. And then when she would go and see this person, it wasn't for that long. It would be like a week or a weekend or a long weekend or something like that. Or if she had vacation time, she would use it. And the relationship didn't last. But I always felt, I mean, it didn't last forever, but it lasted long enough where I felt like both of them almost felt like secure in having somebody, but happy not having to do the work. I don't know if that sounds crazy, but that's how I felt. Anyway, let's see. What's the next thing coming in with him? Well, he is looking to transform this relationship. I think he is going to want to see you soon. I don't think he wants to wait a long time. And it doesn't look like he's holding himself back. He may intuitively be picking up on that there's somebody else around you, and that may light a fire underneath his butt. Which I think is good, because if you can go and meet him and then decide and see how you feel, like, you may meet him and be like, this guy is just not for me. Or you could meet him and really like him, and then all of a sudden the distance doesn't matter anymore because it's like you really have a connection. So I think he's going to want to see you or meet you soon, and I think that you're going to do that. I mean, I don't blame you. It's a long ways. T Yvette, how will it go if I take D Jack's offer? Okay. How will it go if I take D Jack's offer? All right, I don't know what kind of an offer this is, but the Three of Pentacles is in reverse, which would indicate that there is a lack of stability, or something here would make you feel uprooted or ungrounded at some point. I'm not thrilled with this. Pentacles are all in reverse, so it makes me a little bit nervous because it makes me feel like it's very uprooted or unstable. Lovers is in reverse too. Even if this isn't a love relationship, it doesn't make a difference. This is still in reverse. Eight of Swords is in reverse. I'm not crazy for this. I don't know what the offer is, but it may not be what you think it is, or it might not live up to the potential that you hope it has. I don't like Three of Pentacles is uprooted. Sage, is the Libra watching my social media? Okay, let's see. I got one ace, which would be like 33%. So I would say that he definitely checks in. But that's the thing. It's like that's what people do. So people do check in. I would be surprised if he wasn't. 33%. He's not stalking it. He's not crazy psycho, but he does see stuff, or he does check in. Cinnamon, do they want me to get an ancestry test? I think it's really interesting, that stuff, ancestry. I mean, just think about it. It's like how many people had to come together from all different parts of the world for us to be here, right? Like that's do they want me to get an ancestry? Yeah, I think that they do want you to get that. And the Emperor's in reverse. So somebody here is trying to be controlling over the situation. April, I had a weird dream about an old friend, Esther Taurus, last night. Haven't talked to her in 10 years or so. Not even sure if she's alive. Wow. Would you see if you can tell if she is, or if what it was about? Okay. Well, I'll ask if she is, but I can't. I can't channel her. I don't do that. But let's see. I do think she's alive. I'm curious as to why you think that she isn't alive. Was there something wrong with her, like physically, that you would think that maybe she's passed? I mean, I'm not convinced that she's passed on. I'm not surprised about the dream for a couple of reasons. Mercury. And the dream, whatever it was, usually has more to do with an unresolved issue in you, and not so much about that other person. Unless you find out that she's been dead for 9 years, and then in that case, if you find out for sure that she's been dead, then I would say with the veil thinning, she could be coming across to send you some kind of a message, and then I would need to know what was in that dream. But most of the time, the dreams that we have, um, it has to do with an unresolved issue in us, and the people that show up in the dreams usually are either people that the wound is connected to, or they represent that time in your life. Like I've been saying, I remember I just said the other night the dream stopped. That night I said that I had another fucking dream. So I'd been having not like the theme was reoccurring, but it wasn't always the exact same dream. Like it was slightly different, but the theme was the same. And I actually went to my woman that I normally go to, but then I spoke to somebody else, and two different people gave me the same answer and said that it's your way of your subconscious dealing with that situation. So the subconscious is trying to make sense of it. So if she is still alive, she's well, she's fine, and this isn't somebody coming over from the other side, whatever happened in the dream, it has to do with either the time that you were with her, like what was going on in that time. Like, you know how we go through phases. Like there was a time where I was out drunk karaoke all the time. I was at the bar down the street. And then like there was a moment in my life where I was traveling all the time. Well, what was going on in the time in your life that she was around? Because she's showing up to bring you back to that time. Now the cards indicate there may be sharp energy around the situation, or there could be hostility between you and her or the situation, and that it should be changing quickly. Or you're going to grow past it fast. So it could be whatever that wound is, it changes. Let's just say, for example, it comes back to like a betrayal. You may get over that wound quickly now that you dreamt about it. You got the 10 of Cups around the situation, which is pretty positive. Yeah, dreams are dreams are crazy. And to Charlie, I appreciate the advice. This is crazy because he's the kind of person, and I'm not trying to push the issue, but it's sort of like pulling teeth. It's so frustrating. April, I hate long distance. Yeah, you can move there, but you want to be sure that you want to be there before you move there. You know? Teresa, oh, did A see my new message to him? What will be or what is his reaction? Okay, let's see. Has he seen the message? Oh, damn, this battery's going to die. Has he seen the message? I think he's seen the message, and I would say that there's worry or there's concern around it with the Five of Pentacles. But let's look further. Okay, there's choices that come in around this message. Success long term, but he feels out of balance when he first sees it, and he's worried about something. But whatever, when you have a conversation with him about it, it should work out in your favor with the Six of Wands. Six of Wands would indicate success for you. He may be feeling worried about the situation and a little bit out of balance by it, but you guys work it out, whatever it is. Ronnie, spiritual for November. I think once we get past Halloween, well, maybe even further than that, maybe once Mercury goes direct and things start to get back on track a little bit, I think you get a little bit better sleeping. I think that they bother you a little less at night. It also looks like, I mean, you're very spiritually connected through the month of November, but I think that, and it could be part of your growth where you learn how to like kind of shut that down so they're not waking you up in the middle of the night. You may get like a slowdown enough where you could at least catch up with like your own physical being and you're not feeling so drained. And then towards the end of November into December, I think things start to pick up again. But I don't think it's a bad slowdown. I just think it's time for it where you can kind of catch up on your rest. You're not being interrupted all the time. You know when you're seeing something. You know when you're not seeing something. You know when you're hearing something, and you know when you're not. And I think that you get a little bit of a break in the middle of the month, which will be nice. And then back towards the end of the month through December, things pick up, and you may start seeing things again. NC, how did SC feel when I said I love him? Well, he was not surprised because the Knight of Cups is here. The Death card is here, which means there's growth and transformation around this situation. But it could have like weighed him down a little bit, or he wasn't ready for it. It's not that he's surprised by it, but I don't know if he was ready to hear it at that moment. He feels very strong. He feels very strong in himself right now. Like very he feels very strong and tough right now himself. And you have divine timing, so you picked a good time to say it. I think he's processing it right now. I don't know if he's 100% sure exactly how he feels. But I think, he knew how you felt, or he had an idea. He wasn't ready to hear it. So that maybe took him by surprise, but overall I think it's fine. And I think that he's going to be okay with it. He may be a little bit shocked, but, you know, I said I love you first to somebody. And he was like, first of all, I already knew that, like, I never would have said it if I thought that, like, I was dealing with somebody who was not on the same page as me. But after I said it, like, he kept calling, like, he didn't say it back, and I knew he wasn't going to. He was like, you know, I don't say things like that, or, I don't know, whatever he said. And I knew he wasn't, and I knew it was going to, and he was like, you know what, we need to talk about what you said today. And I was like, what is the big deal? He was like, because now your heart is on the line. I'm like, you're an asshole. My heart was always on the line. I'm like, what? And he was like, well, I'm not ready to say that. And I'm like, I knew you weren't, so I said it because I knew it was going to upset you. Everybody's an asshole. But really, yeah, I don't know why that, like, freaks people out sometimes, but I think you had good timing. The Judgment card was here, so there was divine timing around it. Good for you. Where the heck are we here? Georgia. Anything new in love with RS? Okay, what's happening here with RS? You have a wish around the situation, and somebody from your past is returning. So if you haven't heard from him, you should be hearing from him soon. As far as what's happening with him, he doesn't have all that much happening around him right now. One concerning thing for him is that he's got the Emperor in reverse. So if this is him trying to be controlling and manipulative, that's possible, or somebody else may be trying to control and manipulate him. I don't know what his sign is, but he's got a fire sign here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. That could be the manipulator. If there is nobody around him that you know of, that could be him trying to manipulate the situations that he's in. You've got the love cup here full. If you haven't heard from him with the Six of Cups, you should hear from him. I would say before Mercury goes direct, or while it's still in the shadow period, which would be, I think it leaves the shadow period mid-November. Kiki, how does Will the Gemini feel towards me? Okay, Will the Gemini. He thinks that you're kind, loving, warm, that you have a big heart. He thinks that you're very kind. He thinks that you're a very strong character. Thinks that you're attractive. If he's someone from your past, he's coming back. If not, somebody from your past is returning. He thinks that you're hardworking, intelligent, intuitive, kind, creative. But he really thinks that you're a loving, kind soul. So, is Victoria's intention with my brother is to get her power back? Okay, is Victoria's intention with my brother to get her power back? 70% chance, yes. Juice box, is the candle spell working or will it work? It will work, but it's going to take time. Hangman's in reverse. I'm not surprised. Those things usually do take time. They usually take a couple of months, but it should work. It should work. Just try not to get frustrated with it and try to pull your energy back from the situation. April. I always feel like when Three of Cups shows up with someone, there's someone interfering. That's only if it's in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse is someone interfering. Three of Cups upright is a celebration. Is that the case with the Gemini? Or will it go to the Two of Cups? Yeah, no. Three of Cups is cause for celebration. They're different. Three of Cups, cause for celebration. Two of Cups is the union of the souls. Or it could be a soulmate relationship. It also could be a relationship, a love connection with long-term potential. It could be like if you're just seeing someone and the Two of Cups shows up, I would say, oh, the relationship could stabilize. Three of Cups is somebody interfering when it's in reverse. That's a third party enters the situation. Or it could be that other person's been involved with someone and didn't tell you. They don't, one doesn't go to the other. So it's like you're not going to, like the Three of Cups isn't going to turn into the Two of Cups. They're two different things. The Two of Cups would be a union of the souls, or the relationship becomes committed, or there's long-term potential around it, especially if the Four of Wands shows up. Or the Hierophant could even be, it leads to marriage. But the Three of Cups, in order for it to be through a third-party interference, it has to be in reverse. So let me see if I can find it. It's three people celebrating. It's not bad. Of course, I can't find it now. See, the Four of Wands could be like moving in together. It could be an engagement party. Here's Three of Cups. Three people celebrating. This is fine. This even could be being invited to a party or going to some kind of a, could be going to a wedding. It wouldn't be your wedding. It would be going to a wedding. But in reverse, it's like somebody's showing up, or there's been somebody around and there's been some dishonesty around the situation. But, you know, a lot of people have a hard time with letting go because it's like it's in your brain, which it's like, think of it like this. If you're anybody else that you have feelings for, your parents, your pets, your next door neighbors, anybody, your close friends, you don't have them in your head constantly. They're just not in your head. Like, I don't say to myself, like, before I'm going to call Amy, who I've been friends with since I'm 16, well, gee, I don't know if I should call her right now, and you think she's going to answer. I don't know if she's going to answer. And you think she's going to text me back, or she's going to answer me back. Like, I'll just fire off a thing, and then I'll leave the phone, and then when she answers me back, she answers me back. If it's in 5 seconds or it's in 2 days, I don't even think twice about it because she's my friend, right? But I've been in situations before where I've reached out to somebody, or I've been hemming and hawing. I don't know if I should reach out to him, and All of that shit builds a lot of resistance. We don't have resistance when we reach out to Amy because she's just my friend. And if she doesn't answer me, I don't, and not only do I not think about it, but I may even forget that I texted her, and then she'll answer me back God knows when, and I'm like, what were we talking about? I don't even remember. Because the relationship is there, right? You don't have, it's the kind of thing where you don't have to second guess it. Letting go, I feel like the art of learning how to let go sometimes takes really taking your brain, like a physical thing, and learning, and you take it and learn to do something else. Download a fucking app of like brain puzzles and stuff like that, because when you're really trying to figure something else out, you will not be able to think about somebody else, and it will take your mind off of it for a while. Or get into doing something else, like that you really need brain power for, because letting go, it's hard for a lot of people. It really is. Like, I'll say to people, you cut your energy, just put it out into the universe and let it go. And then 2 seconds later, like, they'll text me, well, do you think he's going to call, or did he call yet, or is it going to happen? And we can't make it happen fast. Like, I used to say to one person, she used to contact me all the time, and I'm like, because I get to a point where I'm like, I don't want to keep taking your money for you to keep asking me the same question. It's not going to happen any faster just because you keep asking it, right? And I'm meaning, like, listen, if with the app that I was on, it was $6. I used to charge $6.99 for the question. I still charge $6.99, and my prices were so cheap that the guy, he contacted me and he was like, "Can you raise it to $7.99?" And it was, but she was texting me so much that I brought it down to $6.99, because I just could, like, I'm like, if it makes you feel better, then fine. But it's not going to happen faster just because you keep asking. And in my life, I've been the same way. Like, how many times have I gone, and I'll think to myself, well, no matter how many times I come here and she reads me, it's not going to happen any faster just because I keep coming and I want to keep talking about it. But I felt like I just need someone to talk to. So that's why I was going in that situation. So that's what I always say to people. If it makes you fucking feel better, then just talk about it. But sometimes that's what holds it up. It's like, because we're focused on it, like a watch pot never boils. So letting go of it and doing something completely different can kind of help loosen up that energy. And I hate this whole, all this energy talk, because sometimes I would get so aggravated with it, and I would be like, like, enough already with the fucking energy. So trust me, I totally understand what you get. It's not easy to let go. I lost my spot here. I am a Pisces. Kalina, how will Dima react to his birthday present? It's going to be a success. Whatever it is, it's going to be a success. You should be very happy. Justice. Whatever you did it right. Mustafa, general for this upcoming week. General for this upcoming week. I might have to switch phones because I think this phone here is going to die. Okay, this upcoming week, it looks like you got some new beginnings, or you have well, it could be something very successful that happens around school. Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. You also have the Eight of Wands. Something changes for you for the better quickly. Looks like you've got the Six of Swords. You've got success coming in around a school or work endeavor. You could have a fire sign come in here that may be significant. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Overall, this week looks positive, and it looks like you have a lot of positive stuff happening around school. Kiki, is he going to move forward? Things are going slow. Is he going to move forward? Timing isn't great just yet. Judgment's in reverse, but the speed is going to pick up. Things are going to move forward. Maybe not until after Mercury goes direct, but that's okay. That's soon. A couple of weeks. Mustafa. I don't see it yet. Let me do Adriana. How's it going to be with my new boss? How's it going to be with my new boss? It should be really good. You've got Justice, which is good karma. You got Perseverance, Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. The Empress is excellent. And it's going to be forward moving. I think that this person's really going to like you. I think you guys are going to hit it off. Bella, Capricorn love reading. Okay, I don't know where you are in this situation with this person, but it looks like it may be a little stuck right now. Six of Pentacles is in reverse, so you may not be getting much out of this person. They could be a little bit undecided about the situation or how they feel or how they're going to move forward. Justice and Temperance are also both in reverse along with the Seven of Swords. Give this relationship a little bit of time because it may be kind of stuck in the mud right now. Capricorn is slow to begin with. But Seven of Wands in reverse, not putting in a lot of effort or not persevering. Six of Pentacles in reverse is not meeting you halfway. Give it a little bit of time and see if this energy changes. Right now it's kind of stuck. Adriana, when are they giving me the new car? When are they giving me a new car? It should be this winter or before the end of the year. It should, yeah. Mustafa, can you tell me more about the girl that I ran into yesterday? I feel like she's a Pisces girl, and I'm super into her now. I feel like she has pain, and I want to heal her and become her white knight. You can't heal anybody. You can't heal anyone. She's got to heal herself. You can't heal anyone. All right, let's see. I can tell you more about her, but if she's dealing with some kind of a painful situation, she's got to work on her own shit. Because what will happen is, if you're her temporary Band-Aid, then that's what you're going to be, her temporary Band-Aid. And her wound will never heal, which means she's always going to need you, which is going to then push you away, and you're going to get sick of her. So she needs to heal herself. Otherwise, it's going to become a codependent relationship, which you will get sick of, and she'll push you away. So let's see here. She's a pretty strong character. She may be going through pain, or everyone's got pain, but she's a pretty strong soul, and she's kind, but she's strong. She may be Aries rising. She could be Aries rising. She's got a lot of Aries in her, I think. she's got a lot of strength in her. Knows what she wants. She's very directed. She know, like, she's got goals. She sets goals. Very intelligent, smart, kind, loving, curious, intuitive. She's also growing and transforming. So if she is in some sort of turmoil, she's working through it with the Death card. You could become a knight. You could be a, hey, listen, there's nothing wrong with a little chivalry. Is that the word? Kiki, best advice for me in the connection with the Gemini. Persistence comes up. Stay focused and stay balanced. So Gemini are usually a little scattered, right? I think that the more balanced you are, the more you bring balance into their life. So they may be a little bit scattered, or their energy can kind of be all over the place, but the more stable you are, the more you kind of stabilize them. And just be yourself. This person really likes you. You don't have to do anything crazy to impress them. They already are impressed by you. But I think perseverance and being balanced helps the situation. Mustafa, she's kind of like a cuter Pisces version of Miriam, which means that she's more likely to listen to her intuition, and I may see the fruits. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Kiki, is Will playing hard to get? Because I am too. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit, but his energy just seems like he's a little scattered or a little staticky. I think you see more of him, or he comes forward a little bit more pretty soon, like in the near future, over the next couple of weeks. Maybe he's playing a little bit less hard to get. I hate that hard to get. Oh, April. Thank you. Mustafa. How can I get a relationship with the girl I ran into yesterday? I'll definitely wait until the retrograde ends. I hate moving slow. I usually come up very strong and direct. Okay, how do I get into a relationship with the girl I ran into yesterday? You're not gonna. It's not gonna be slow. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Things should move forward quickly. She's moving on to greener pastures. I think that she would be into you if you guys cross paths again. I would just start a conversation and take it from there. Listen to your intuition. I mean, I feel like this is almost like already in the bag for you, because you've got Page of Pentacles, which is focused. Three of Pentacles. The relationship could have deep roots. You may be starting a new journey. I would be yourself, be direct, and make contact with her the next time you see her. Kalina, how does Dima feel about me romantically? Well, thinks that you're very well balanced, thinks that you're attractive, thinks that you're hardworking and intelligent, thinks that you're intuitive, thinks that you're kind, loving, and sincere. I think this person thinks highly of you. Cat 20, how will R make things up to me? All right, I don't know what you mean by make things up to me. Okay, if you have forgiven somebody for something that they did, that's what I mean. If you're looking for someone to make something up, you're going to be disappointed because you can't accept somebody's apology and then crucify them. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are they going to do? They can't do anything. If you accept their apology and you want to move forward, and the Nine of Wands is here, which means they should be feeling relief around this situation, or somebody's feeling relief around the situation. You just have to leave the past in the past and move forward. There is nothing that somebody can do to make up for, like, one thing doesn't equal the next. So anybody that's in a situation, I mean, it does show that there's some stability around this situation. The Three of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles, which is positive. But if you're holding something over somebody's head, like, you need to make this up to me, what are they going to do? Like, what are you going to do? If, let's just say, for example, somebody cheated on you. What could they do to take away the pain of that cheating? Nothing. There's nothing. There is nothing that they're going to do to take that back. So you have two choices. You can get rid of them because you don't trust them, you don't want to be with them, whatever, let them go. Or you can make a decision to put that in the past and move forward. But if you decide to move forward, then you have to forget about what happened in the past. You can't bring the past with you, because if you do, you're going to keep reliving that same argument. You can't make up anything. Like, what is that person going to do? There's nothing that they can do. They can't. If they buy you something, is that going to take away the pain? No. If they spend more time with you, is that going to take away the pain? No. Nothing takes away the pain from somebody that has done something that hurts you. It's up to you to forgive them. And if you decide to forgive them, then you have to be willing to leave the past in the past. Otherwise, it's going to haunt the relationship forever. So, no, I don't think that they're going to do anything. I mean, what could they possibly do? Cat, what is going on with my situation with the Pisces? Okay, what is going on with my situation with the Pisces? This relationship looks like it's got a weak point in it with the Strength in reverse, and there's burden around the situation. And if you're looking for a new beginning, it's not happening just yet. I don't know if this other person is not prepared, or there's disappointment around the situation. There's sharp energy and there's heartbreak. So I don't know where you are in the situation with this person, but you may want to give it a little bit of time and space. Cat, what's coming to me in finances? Okay, what's coming in finances? Finances may be slow and steady, but you have a large sum of money coming, and you got happiness. It's in reverse, so it may take time. Slow and steady, happiness is in reverse, but there's a large sum of money that's coming to you at some point, I would say before the end of the year. Or money's getting much better by the end of the year. Finances are improving for sure. Phantom, general. Phantom, general. Slow and steady wins the race for you, but you have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, which means you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan or something like that. Makes you feel relief. Seven of Cups, you got choices coming in, especially around love. Things should not be boring. You've got a Gemini, you've got a new love interest coming in that could be a Capricorn. You got an Aries here. Out of the blue comes an Aries. The Capricorn may be someone who's already around the picture. You also have somebody from your past returning. And an Aquarius coming in. I don't know if the Aquarius is someone from the past. They could be two different people. It also looks like you may be thinking about going back to school for something or learning a new area of study. Kiki, is it going to be like me? Is Will going to like me in person if we meet up? Yes, he will. Definitely. I think he already likes you. Mustafa. I don't see it yet, Goddess. When will a new job come? New job offer should come before the end of the fall. You should have a new job offer before the end of the fall. Priscilla, what are Andreas's feelings and intentions towards me? You may be feeling a little disappointed and he may be a little bit unprepared, but that's going to change because there's a wish around the situation and good luck coming in. So if he's not paying you a whole lot of attention right now, things should improve. More communication comes in. You may even be seeing more of him towards the beginning of November. Kalina, when will Dima make me a romantic offer? Could be before the end of the fall. It might take a little while. Mustafa, how would the girl I ran into yesterday react if after the retrograde ends, I was well dressed, confident, and wore my best cologne and tried flirting with her and asked her on a date? Okay. I think you would get the date. I think you would. Kiki. I said, is Will going to like me even if we meet in person? Didn't I answer this one just before and I said yes? All right, let's ask again. Is Will going to like me if we meet in person? Oh, you got 3 aces. Definitely. Definitely. I'm also working on my root and sacral chakra heavily right now. Hopefully this helps. Yeah, it could. Yeah. Kiki, will I have the romance I'm looking for with Will? Got a 70% chance, yes. Plus you have the 7 of Cups, which would indicate that it would be your choice. Goddess, will I still find a place being unemployed? You got a 70% chance yes with 2 aces. Plus you have the Strength card, which is very positive. I think so. Mustafa. I don't see the question yet. So let me do somebody here that I haven't gotten to yet. How about Oh shit, the phone just died. I knew that was going to happen. All right, I have to use this phone. Oh, here it is. Nav, love for the next 2 weeks. Love for the next 2 weeks. You should be feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain when you start a new journey. In the next 2 weeks, you got a fire sign. Out of the blue comes in an air sign. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It also looks like things could change for the better for you quickly. You may be feeling a little bit uprooted, but you got an air sign coming in, maybe an Aquarius. And you're going to have choices. Got a Leo coming in as well. Not bad. I don't know if this is all going to happen in 2 weeks. But the happiness is coming out around your love life relatively soon. Maybe not in 2 weeks, but soon. Maria, general for friendship. You have a Leo and a Pisces that are coming in that may be very good friends. They could be very loyal, sincere. They could be soulmate connection friends. And it happens under divine timing. They may be like 2 earth angels to you. They seem to be very caring, very passionate. 6 of Pentacles. They put in a lot of effort. I don't know if they know each other or if you meet them separately, but they seem to both care very much about you, and they could be around you right now. I don't know. But they put in enough effort, and you put it, like 6 of Pentacles, both parties are putting in equal amounts of effort, which keeps the relationships flowing. Pisces and Leo. Mustafa, how would the new girl react if I gently approached her for a conversation and told her a bunch of life advice and sharply resonated with her current situations and then asked her on a date? She would be very impressed, and she would definitely be intrigued, and she would want to go out. There's the interest right there. The Knight of Cups. She would go out with you. Kiki, if I stop texting him, will he get nervous? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I sense that he's a little nervous to begin with. Maria, what are JF's feelings towards me? He thinks that you're a very strong personality. He thinks that you're kind, intuitive, intelligent, hardworking, attractive, grounded, stable, sincere, and humble. Maybe even a little bit creative. Oh my goodness, the car's a mess. Hang on. After the Lover's Tarot, what could possibly happen between me and Arav? This relationship could move forward. Yep, you got opportunity here. The Ace of Cups is full and the Knight of Cups is moving forward. Romantic relationship is possible. Vicky, how's the relationship between the Aries and his current girlfriend? Or his girlfriend currently? Okay, they got the Sun here. They got the Ten of Cups. It's feeling okay right now. It's all right. Maria, what's coming for me at work? May be feeling a little bit stuck. You may be overthinking things, but inevitably the sun is coming out around work. Work or career. So, I don't know, you got that little monkey with the hands. Whatever you fear may be happening, it may not be as bad as you think, or there could be greater opportunities. The sun is happiness, and this is like the best card that you can get. So, even if the worst possible scenario happens at work, long term, it should be the best thing that happens, you know, because the sun is here. You got the, yeah, you could listen to your intuition. Just be careful with fear, because fear manifests very quickly. Very quickly. It's a very strong emotion. All right, let's go back up to the top. Anukriti, what are H's intentions for me next? He's not holding himself back, and he's prepared to either spend more time together, or he may want to see you more. You guys got a connection here coming up. Things should be improving. Sue, what is going to happen with me and Adam? All right, I don't know what your situation is with him right now. It looks like you could have a new beginning with him and things could move forward, but Knight of Cups is in reverse, which would indicate that it wouldn't be romantic. It may be on a friend level or business level or whatever it is. Three of Pentacles is in reverse. You may be feeling uprooted or ungrounded or unstable around this situation. But long term, there could be happiness around a friendship. I mean, I'm not going to write love off forever, because God knows that anything can happen. But right now, it doesn't look like the romance part is there. But the sun is, which means there's happiness coming in at some point in the situation. Nina B, general for finances in November. General for finances in November. Three of Pentacles, not bad. That's like a stable business relationship with deep roots. Things could be improving between now and the end of the year, money-wise. King of Pentacles, Two of Wands, feeling a little bit more prepared in the sun. Happiness comes out around your finances. Anna, what is Christopher's feelings towards me today? What is Christopher's feelings? He thinks that you're happy, passionate, kind, attractive, sincere. Sincere, Loyal, courageous, grounded, and stable. Pink roses. Should I move on from A or give it another chance? Okay, should I give it another chance? Okay, the cards only indicate a 33% chance that you should give it another chance. The cards actually show you walking away from the situation. Here's my 2 cents. Do with it what you will. If you decide to give somebody a second chance, leaving the past in the past and moving forward with a clean slate. So meaning, if this person treated you like absolute shit for 2 years, but you decide that you're going to give them another chance, all of that shit that they put you through, leave it in the past. Don't bring it into the future. If you decide to give this person a shot, start fresh. Don't bring anything up that already happened. Let that go and move forward with a clean slate. Because bringing all that shit with you is just going to put you guys back in that same old situation. If you decide to walk away, that's your business. The cards are kind of indicating you walking away, but sometimes you got to go back to it to realize, you know, or to reconcile it in your own mind and heart. It's going to be your choice. If you decide to, fine. But my suggestion would be, don't bring all that old bullshit with you. Leave that and give them a fresh start and see where it goes. Anna, what's coming up for Christopher and I this week? What's coming up for Christopher and I this week? Maybe something around the situation that you find to be disappointing, and there could be some anxiety around the situation. The devil. There's trouble here with some kind of an addiction or whatever is going on. That may be front and center this week. 4 of Wands. Things are kind of upside down this week, and it's surrounding that addiction. Anna, will my insurance approve my abdominal surgery? Will they like the letter, and will it be approved? Okay. Will the abdominal surgery be approved? You got 3 aces. I think it's going to get approved. Yeah, I do think it's going to be approved. Anthony, what do I need to know about the situation with the Cancer girl right now? What do I need to know about the situation with the Cancer girl? She's got choices around her, and she's going to be disappointed in something in the near future. You have a wish around this situation. She may be pulling her energy back. You might see her kind of disappear from social media with the Hermit, because she could be disappointed by that fool. That guy she's with now. Malika, what can I expect soon? Oh, Sue, if platonic is what you want, and with the sun there, then that's like positive for a friendship, or positive long happiness around the situation. Good. Malika, you got things changing for the better for you quickly. You've got an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, feeling grounded and stable with a business relationship. You got strength, stepping into your own personal power. something to celebrate comes in. You got some nice stuff happening in the near future. Not bad. New me, Mike's intentions. Mel, you could close them. Thank you. Mike's intentions. He's looking for some passion. That's not all, though. He's just a little bit feeling a little bit passionate. He's going to want to see you again soon. You're probably going to see he's putting in a lot of effort, or he's meeting you halfway at the very least. Communication should be picking up soon. And how soon will I see Christopher again? I would say within the next 2 weeks. Yeah. I would say 12 to 14 days, yeah. You should see him. Okay. Anna, what has Christopher thought about our relationship to make things better? This guy's a disaster. He's got a tower. He's a tower right now, and he's slow and steady. He's not thinking of anything. I wouldn't expect him to be putting in a whole lot of effort. You got Justice is in reverse, and you have the Five of Wands, which means there's an argument coming. This relationship, you have to do all the work. He's not doing anything. Or he's not doing anything. He's not trying to fix anything. He doesn't think there's anything wrong. He doesn't take any initiative, and he has no intentions, or he's not even thinking of it. It's not where his head is. His head is not in how can I make this relationship better. His head's not in how he can make his life better. Yeah, he's not there right now. New me, Quincy's feelings for me currently. He thinks that you're very focused, very driven. He thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere, adventurous, spontaneous. He may be working hard at cultivating some kind of a relationship with you, and you're going to have the choice. Yeah, this guy, he's pretty... I mean, I think that he's relatively interested in you for a number of reasons. Mel, general for the rest of the week. Six of Pentacles, first thing that comes up around you, which is nice. It's usually a business relationship where you're getting respect, or you're feeling like you're a little bit more appreciated, but it could be any relationship. Looks like the Four of Cups is here. You may be thinking or spending a lot of time contemplating something. You have the Ten of Pentacles, which is very nice for a large sum of money coming in, maybe a new business idea. You may be undecided about something. You could have a decision that you need to make. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, which is nice. Alrighty, guys, that's it for me tonight. I should be home for the most part all day tomorrow, so I'll be on more than once. I was out all day today, so that's why. But tomorrow we should be home, so I will be on. I'll try to. Oh, I got one more. Okay. I'll try to come on a couple of times tomorrow. Juice box. Will I hear from Nicole soon? And will things get better? Will I hear from Nicole soon, and will things get better? Yes, you should hear from her soon, and things should improve. I would say over the next 10 days. Oh, thank you, Nina. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. I will see you guys tomorrow. This one didn't nap at all today. Hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow, because we'll be home. So hopefully we'll be back on our normal schedule. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all. Have a good night. Bye-bye.